And if you want to ask me questions or whatever, just let me know. I am currently just editing some videos. I gotta take care of some other admin stuff or back end stuff. Gotta work on a legit website so I can start funneling people and potential clients onto there because I'm picking up some type of traction. So I'm trying to jump on there and try to get as focused as possible. So if you guys wanna ask a question or what's up or whatever, say what's up. I'm down. If my microphone is muted, it's because it's just muted. But if I see something on screen, by all means, hopefully everyone's having a great day over there.
Invest and, grow out Ruby and I's personal businesses in a way to come back to the Philippines.
So I'm just,
literally,
I edited a few videos already, especially yesterday as well.
Invest and, grow out Ruby and I.
So a lot of these videos are usually like just trying to stay productive because, consistently just trying to stay on the grind because I just feel as a man you gotta stay on the grind. But I can go deeper into that. But nonetheless, I'm just gonna it's always a consistent seeking of some sense of growth, whether it's financially, spiritually, mentally. Always looking to grow, and always looking to just do better than the next day. I'm not perfect at that. Sometimes I mess up. Sometimes, but trying my best to be as consistent as possible and as persistent and this want to reach my goals type thing.
Personal businesses as finding a way to come back to the Philippines so I can, invest and, grow out Ruby and I's personal businesses as well as my family's businesses. So
there we go. So this video might not come out for a couple of weeks, but it's basically my story of coming to the Philippines.
I was just stuck in America. These businesses. I was just stuck in America, and I love America, right? I lived in New York for like 30 plus years, and lived in Virginia Beach for like
How's everything doing out there?
So I just found myself just after a while just not feeling burnt out living in America, but just in the rat race, right? Of just after a while, just not feeling burnt out living in America, but just
what's up, guys?
Just in the rat race, right? And I work here as well, but I don't feel that here, to be honest with you, here in Cebu, or in the Philippines in general. Right? The people are a lot nicer, Driving's a whole nother video. The people.
Okay.
People.
Hopefully you guys are doing good out there. Hopefully you guys are. In America, it's probably late already. EST is about 10:30 at night. So shout out to you if you're watching. Philippines, it's 10:24 in the morning right now, and I think PST is probably like 7. But yeah, just hopefully enjoyed your day. It's Sunday over there, so your rest day. It's really Monday morning out here.
People are a lot nicer, Driving's a whole other video. I don't really like the driving here, but generally speaking, my disposition here is a lot better. I enjoy myself more, and to be honest with you, I get more for my money here, right? One of the core reasons why I wanted to move back, or why I moved back, is because to take care of the family businesses and here. One of the core reasons why I wanted to move back, or why I moved back, is because to take care of the family businesses and grow and develop the businesses that Ruby and I have.
That's redundant.
Well, that's pretty much it. you know, I could have stayed in America more for my money here. So that's pretty much it. You know, I could have stayed in America, Ruby and I, and she was an emerging real estate agent over there. So, you know, I took her, you know, she, you know, like a really great, partner in my life, my wife. She really gave up a lot to, to take the risk of moving back to the Philippines. Real
Play
estate
that right
agent
there.
over there. So, you know, I took there. So she really gave up a lot to, to take the risk of moving back to the Philippines again.
I'm seeing this in horizontal mode.
Now I'm at the
Playing
point
around with
where,
some filters, yeah.
I'm having a little bit more free time in my life. The role I'm in at work is more, empowering, developing, and things like that. So I'm in a position. I'm in a position in my life where I feel. Now I'm at the point where I'm having a little bit more free. Again, and I'm just so grateful. So now. Take the risk of moving back to the Philippines again, and I'm just so grateful. Now I'm at the point where I'm having a little bit more free time in my life. The role I'm in at work is more. Empowering, developing, and things like that. So I'm in a position. I'm in a position.
I just wanted to be transparent with you on how editing is making the video is fine. Editing is like another situation in itself. Eventually, I'm gonna have a full-time editor. The problem is here in the Philippines, I had an editor before, but that went south only because, I don't understand how people can say one thing, agree to one thing, and then go totally against it. I just don't get it. But it is what it is, and that's something that
Point where I'm having a little bit more.
I talk to the people that I work with all the time. Like, integrity goes a long way.
More empowering, developing, and things like that.
And if you can't come to it, it's okay to say, you know what, I don't think this is the right fit now. I'm gonna have to move on, and we can't work together.
So I'm in a position. I'm in a position in my life.
Some people here, it's too passive aggressive for me.
I'm in a position in my life where I feel good. I feel. I'm in a position. Hoping and things like that. I'm in a position in my life where I feel good. I feel I have purpose.
Here we go. The good thing about like editing now for me, because I've been doing it for a while, I generally have like a plan all the time. So a video doesn't take too long for me to edit anymore. Back then it was like a 10-minute video used to take 3 hours sometimes, but
I have purpose.
not anymore.
Because in America, I honestly was really close to being burnt out. Being burnt out. I probably was burnt out, and just the life there where it's just like you literally just go to work and go home, but managing and just was burnt out. Managing and just the life.
Okay. Come on.
Managing and just the life there where it's just like you literally just go to work and go home, go to work and go home. Now, some people live different lives in America. Some people, like my family, some of my family, my cousins, my sisters, they like it there, you know. It was just not for me, right? It's just I like being able to go to the beach when I want, and moreover, I just like the vibe here. Now, because it's an emerging country, there's certain things you have to get used to, right? And it's right. It's not for the fact.
Comment on below it. Hey, how's it going, my friend California? Hey, John, what's up? My friend John, check his channel out. That channel is it off? I put it on freaking Horizon. That's why people. How about now? Thank you, John. Let's do some changes here. How's that? If you guys don't know, John is a very emerging big channel now. Like, I love his content. I can't even catch up with him, but yeah, John's stuff is solid, like really solid stuff. I mean, concerning the expat stuff, I can't really talk on it too much. I think I'm just gonna start doing anything expat wise, more of a Phil-Am point of view, because obviously I'm Filipino American. I don't know how many Filipino Americans actually. I know there's some entertainment channels that are they're Filipino American, but I don't know if there's any. Maybe John knows this. I know you're probably into the stuff. I don't know. Maybe John doesn't know this. I don't know, but there's a lot of Phil-Ams that they're usually from the West Coast. I've never really seen, or I could be. I don't really scour the internet for things, but never really seen a lot of Phil-Ams from New York on the East Coast. Especially around my age, I actually grew up the way as like me, that actually post and all this stuff, and like. So hopefully I can bring some value in the next future videos with that situation there. But Tino, how are you? I am living in the Philippines permanently. Yes, I pretty much sold everything in America, and I'm happy for it. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I am happy. I mean, life is just life, right? You go through things all the time in life, whether you're in America, Philippines, Cambodia, wherever. But it just seems, and this just could be me because, I'm into the energy, right? So I just feel a bit lighter here, you know what I'm saying? And my money goes a bit further here, And this is actually why the video I made today, I'm editing right now, is why I left America and moved to the Philippines. But literally, like, I am happy here. There's work stress. Work is work at the end of the day. That's all process driven. You deal with those things every single day. But that's one of the legs of like purpose for me. Like that gives me purpose to some degree. But then the other stuff is just, being able to be in a position where I don't need to work 3 or 4 or 5 jobs. No, maybe that's over exaggerating. Maybe 3 jobs when I need to. My money does go a bit further here. However, just like most ambitious people, always looking for more. Always looking for more opportunities to, not so much for money-wise, financial gain, because that's a byproduct. It's more for a literal just making a mark. Just making a mark and just making things happen, right? And right now, Philippines is doing that for me. And Ruby. Ruby has a skincare business here now. It's going through the process of FDA approval here, which is, it's a video within itself, but I'm very happy. And we have the baby, so that brings that elevates life for me, I don't know, infinite percent, Glad to get you happy. I appreciate that, Tino. Yeah, I mean, like, life is just, there's always gonna be pressures that you're gonna feel because of, especially someone like me, because, business, trying to reach the next goal, trying to break the ceiling and things like that. But at the same time, I can actually sit down and reflect. I had a courier business in America for a little bit, and I wasn't in a financial position to hire anyone else, so I had to do it myself, right? I wasn't in that position yet. I was starting to get to know the business, so obviously, getting to know and getting to enter something in any business or any venture, you're gonna make mistakes in the beginning, and I probably made all of them. But what I learned from that business is that it's just tiring because you as a driver yourself, it is tiring. It is financially rewarding, but it does take away from your family, and you know, more than important things, because there are days where I put in like literally like 22 hours, you know, and you're chasing the money because the opportunity is there. So if somebody goes, Gil, if the dispatcher goes, I need this thing delivered from point A to point B, and this is the money that you get from it. Me being the way I am, I'm not gonna turn it down. I'm just gonna keep going, and pick up a coffee. When I'm done, pick it up. When I'm done, dropped it off, take a nap somewhere, then go back home. But that was not sustainable for me, to be honest with you. I mean, at some point, I could have just probably hired a driver, but I really need to understand the business and things like that to really kind of move forward with certain things. So, you know, I had to stop that business, and it was around the time where I left, and you know, I think ultimately after my dad's passing, that really affected me in a way where it was like, you know, my dad left us. I'm very grateful for the things he left us, but it wasn't 100% like dealt with. So I had to, me and my brother helping deal with those things. So, you know, my brother needed help with that. He's handling it perfectly fine, but I'm sure it puts a strain on him and his stuff and his life. So I try my best to get back over here, and it's very hard to do that remotely. So at least here, first stop was in Davao, and then I got an opportunity with John to move to Cebu. That brings me closer to Dumaguete, and it's the journey is starting from there. I mean, is doing what it's gonna do from there. So aside from that, just trying my best to stay busy, trying to look for other opportunities. Just to, you know, I have goals. I have goals in mind. I have things. I have milestones I want to hit within my life. I'm 42 now, but idealistically, you know, I wanna. I'm not gonna be doing this forever, obviously. So I need to start to set up my life now. So when the time comes where I need to have more time to travel and you know, chill and you know, do what I need to do for fun, maybe a bit more fun, I need to set it up now so I have those opportunities in the future. So yeah, a shout out to everybody out there. How is everyone doing out there? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's doing great, because yeah, I just wish well for everyone, right?
And it's not for the faint of heart for certain things you see. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, here we go.
To get used to. It's not for the faint of heart for certain things you see. I'll be honest with you. But I have this desire to.
Shout out to everyone who ever watches these videos, because sometimes I don't even think anyone really watches these videos, but for me, outside of the reviews, for me, the other videos, because I know, see, it's kind of give you an insight on the channel, and you know, the channel does make money, right? It does make money. But I do know that leadership videos and other certain videos don't really make that much money compared to the review videos. But the review video, I mean, the leadership videos and the lifestyle videos, for me, is just more like just documenting my life, obviously, and hopefully it'll touch someone, even if there's not a lot of people that watch it. You know, I usually make those videos, you know, for that reason. Now, even though it doesn't get that many views and doesn't earn that much money on my end, because you know, YouTube is an income stream for me, and I do want to, you know, grow that out, and you see, really to the point where if I can make it, you know, a really good nest egg for me, and you know, hopefully you know, something to invest for the baby. Now, although I don't get that many views, I do get a decent amount of emails that reach out to me, as in like, you know, thank you for making that video. That really, you know, inspired me and things like that. So I continue to make these videos. You know, I continue to make them, and you know, like I often get like I often get. It's not even. I often get now. I was gonna say, if I were to reflect in the past 6 months, I often get a lot of young men that actually reach out to me, and you know, like, you're an inspiration. You know, can you be my mentor? Which I'm more than happy to do. You know, here in the Philippines, I'm more than happy to, you know, to take care of, you know, do my best, do my part to help someone transition into the next point of their life or the next milestone of their life. So, you know, I just make these videos, and hopefully those of you watching this afterwards really kind of really get to look into those videos outside of the review videos, because I generally like making those videos. That's like the core of me, like helping out and doing this and doing that. I'll be transparent with you. The monetization part of me says do reviews because it makes money. So, if you guys want to get deeper into like having a smaller channel, if you guys are creators or you want to be a creator, having a small channel but still convert and make a good stream of income from it, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you. Now, this is not a pitch. I don't have a course. I don't have I don't have anything to offer you in that sense. I do. I only have my time, whatever little time I have. I'll be more than happy to help you on how the setup is, how to mitigate processing times and things like that. Because right now, like I have a schedule that works for me. Now that you kind of have to work with that as well. But if you wanted to just step into that journey, I might be 1 or 2 steps ahead, to be honest with you. But if you wanna catch up to me or surpass me, which I would love for everyone to surpass me, because that'll make me more more ambitious to catch up and more compete. Let me know. Hit me up.
I have this desire to want to be in this country.
Hopefully everyone is doing great out there. I really hope so. Hopefully in America you're having a great Sunday. Here in the Philippines it's a Monday morning.
I have this desire to.
I will be probably going to sleep soon so I can do go into my work.
Want to impact my fellow Filipinos here, especially the men here. I have this desire to want to impact my fellow Filipinos.
So I've been watching a lot of
Especially the men here.
tutorials and educating myself on like going viral and something like that. There's something to be said about this. Some of the videos I'm watching are like, be the brand, be the niche, and the niche and things like that. I'm gonna play around with it. We'll see what happens.
I do see like there's a problem here with motivation, ambition. So to the core.
Hopefully everyone is doing great out there because I just wish everyone well.
I could have went to a different country. I could have stayed in America, like I said. But to the core, something told me just to, just come back here and do what you have to. Just come back here and do what you have to do here. And the road that's paved in front of me, I'm just gonna walk it, and that's just that, right?
For those of you who and this is something important to me about,
and
especially in line with this video, is that as I reflect, I could have just stayed in America, did my thing, keep working and things like that, but sometimes, and I don't know if this resonates with anyone out there, if it does, comment on below. When something really touches you or really builds up that conviction for you, it's very hard to actually follow it, weighing in your life, weighing your life out and is it worth it and things like that. So when I made that jump from America to here, I did a lot of weighing, but ultimately Philippines won, and I'm grateful that my wife is with me and I can give her the life that she has now, and I can provide as a man and things like that. But there was just something inside of me that said let's take this chance, go to the Philippines, see what happens, and everything will take care of itself. Now there's times where in life, I guess to be honest with you, life is unsure. Everything's like a question mark at the end of the day. You can have it as planned as much as you can, but for me, everything's a question mark. You can just try your best to try to be as positive and be as diligent as, in things that you do, but some things just come out of left field from time to time. Comment down below if everything was going great in your life, and then boom, something hit, and then you're just like, oh no, it could have tore down foundations, your foundations, and things like that. Mine, I pretty much ripped my foundation and set new roots here in the Philippines. But something told me in my heart and up there that it's the right thing to do, and just follow through. So, with that said, hopefully this video will explain it a bit more. But with that said, ultimately, I'm happy with the people. I'm happy with the people I met. There were some shortcomings that I had to deal with myself and with other people, but all at the end of the day, I'm happy that I was provided this opportunity, and I'm happy, moreover, that I'm given the opportunity to impact more people, and hopefully a positive way, because it's one thing to work for money and get things done, and everyone needs money to pay the bills and just maintain life, unless you're living off grid and you just found a way. I don't know, but it's another thing when you feel that you have purpose and you want to go after that purpose, and you just that's what gives you energy. That is a fuel. That was what fuels your fire. So, at this point in my life right now, to be honest with you, I want to. I'll be out there open. I want to transition into being a motivational speaker and public speaker. So now what I'm doing is I'm just setting up my life where, hopefully those will happen in the next future. It's in the air already.
Right. So how I found.
So if you have a company in the Philippines and you want me to speak there, I won't charge anyone. I'll do it for free for so many talks.
So how I found my job, if you guys are wondering how I found my job, here in the Philippines, one day, I used to work for an HVAC spot, and one day my wife goes, I tell my wife, I'm just tired of this, One day, I used to work in the Philippines, one day, and one day my wife.
Oh, I think it's time. I gotta go downstairs real quick, but it was fun. Shout out to John. Check out his channel, California Expat. He's really dropping some gems there. I really do. Like I said, I don't know where he comes up with the ideas and the content, but it's amazing. Tino, thank you for messaging here. Really appreciate it. If you have any questions for me, comment down on this live. I'll try my best to make a video out of it, like a Q&A type thing. But take care. God bless, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.